In general, the ear will be from the eyebrow, so you can make a line right there, all the way down to the bottom of the nose, and make a line there. But you can certainly look at your picture, because that's the ultimate source of truth. That's what you're making, is a version of yourself. So I'm going to be referring to my picture here, that side profile view, to see where my ear is placed. Then about halfway back on your head, you want to make another line. So I'm just comparing in my image where the curve of my neck starts to go down to be able to tell where that ear should be placed. So I'm going to make another line right about here. And this line that I'm going to make up and down, I want to keep at the same angle as the front of the head. So if your head is tilted upwards, you have that line tilted at the same line. So it would be a parallel line to the front of the face. One of the ways you can do it is just by taking a lump of clay, and you're going to make it into the shape that you see with the ear. You'd make it real flat on one side, so this would be the side that's closest to the front of the head, and then you'd leave some clay on the outer edge where you have the top part of the lobe and the bottom part of the lobe. And you can really start to shape this to look like the ear even before you put it on. But your size of the ear should be right within the box that you've made. You don't want the ear to be sticking out like a monkey ear, like straight out like this. You want it to be placed on the head where it's out at the back just a little ways, but not sticking out sideways. Now I'm going to begin to start to form the inner part of the ear. So this is where you really have to be looking at your picture to see what that looks like on your ear. So in general, there's going to be a larger loop that kind of loops all the way down into where the bottom part of the lobe is. You can make a large divot and carve out some clay where you've got the actual inner part of the ear. So you notice I'm actually digging clay out. You'll have a little flap on the side that overlaps that opening that you've made. So I'm actually just sculpting all with clay that's already on here. So carving clay out, pressing in, moving that clay around. There's a pretty significant inner lobe here that I'm going to be forming now. Again, look at your picture and see if you're creating the ear the way that it looks on the image. When you're looking at the ear from this angle, it should look just like how things look from here. So from that front view, it doesn't really stick out like a slab in the very front. It's real narrow in towards the head. So that's one thing that I need to adjust on mine, is push all of this back down in to the project, so that way I start to see the outer rim of that ear first, and then I see the elevation of everything in between. Then after that, you're going to want to make sure that everything is looking just the way you want before you then work on the other side for the other ear.